Hello, I'm Papa Swag,
I'm Ben.
and together we are.
Cereal United.
And on this channel,
About cereal, anything related to cereal.
if that sounds interesting to you.
Subscribe.
Hello, Cereal Nation. Welcome to another edition of Cereal United.
Woo!
And on this channel, we talk about cereal, but sometimes we go down weird paths. Oh, and by the way, today we're doing, Ben, Kellogg's Minecraft Creeper Crunch. I thought it said something about Minesweeper. Well, where was I reading? I got my broom out. I was going to sweep your mind. I was going to clean you up because I thought that's how Minesweeper worked.
No idea.
Oh, I'm a little disappointed in that. Sometimes our minds need to be cleaned out, and that's why I have the broom.
Fair enough.
So, but we do have a controller. So I do have a story, Ben. Back in my day,
Here we go.
back in the 80s,
Here we go.
back in the late 70s. Open the box of cereal while I'm telling the story, please. Back in the late 70s, the very first home video game was made. It was called Pong. P-O-N-G. Of course, in my household, we would never buy it because my mom thought that was a waste of time. But my grandmother's house, oh, it's got a nice cinnamon smell. We love cinnamon. Ben loves cinnamon. It does sound delicious. So, we'd go to my grandmother's house, and my cousin Paul and his family lived with my grandma B, and they had the game Pong. And the game Pong, just for those of you that don't know, some of you may remember way back in the late 70s, early 80s, either you owned the game or you went to somebody's house, and the game would play. It was just it was like this, Ben, two poles, like this. It was like a tennis game.
I played that game.
You played Pong, and they had like a little line across, and it was like a square ball, and it would go boom, and people go, and you'd have to kind of protect it so that you didn't miss it.
Yeah.
It was like this, Pong.
Yeah.
But it was very slow, very slow. And then the great people at Atari came up with something called a joy. So this is a very advanced model of the joystick. The joystick is just one stick. There wasn't all these A buttons and B buttons. I remember the first time my boys, Munch and Muzz, Jay Muzzle, Ben, got these sticks, and there's all these letters, and I'm like, how in the world? I'm only able to use one. I don't multitask very well, so very, very difficult. We got a lot of green marshmallows on the cereal. I'm done. Ben must be really enjoying this one.
I'm trying to decide.
It's a very sweet cereal. It's got a nice cinnamon flavor. The marshmallows are green.
There's something about the cereal that doesn't belong, but like it should be better than what it is.
Correct. I totally agree with you. It's not a terrible cereal. All right, so the Ben, the marshmallows and the cereal don't match on this. What is this called again? Kellogg's Minecraft Creeper Crunch cinnamon flavored cereal with marshmallows. Let me just take a quick peek here. It's 1.5 cups, and there is 12 grams of sugar in 1.5 cups. So it is a lot of sugar, but I don't think it's terrible.
Me neither.
I don't think it's great.
It could be 10 times better though.
Yes, it could be a lot better. They almost hit it. It's one of those things when it's like this. I'm going to use a baseball analogy. It's when you hit the baseball and it's going a long way, but at the very last minute it curves to the left of the foul pole and goes foul. And if it hits the foul pole, it's a home run.
It's a home run.
But that's what it's like. They hit it. They were
Speaking
going
of
the right
baseball,
direction.
It is currently the playoffs.
Yeah, I have not been following baseball playoffs since the Orioles are out.
Who do you think's going to win the World Series?
The Dodgers.
Think so?
Are they still in it?
They're still in it.
As long as the Yankees don't win.
I'm pulling for the Braves.
Always, yeah. I have a lot of family that likes the Braves.
Nick Markakis, still in the Braves.
Is the Padres in it still?
Padres are playing the Dodgers.
All right, so the Padres are still in it.
Padres are playing the Dodgers.
Yep. I would like the Padres to win, but I think the Dodgers are going to win. They have a nice pitching staff. And in the American League, what is it? Yankees and Tampa Bay?
Yankees, Tampa Bay. You got the Oakland and the Astros. Am I missing anybody?
So for those of you who don't know, the Oakland A's are an enigma of a baseball organization. They are maybe have the strangest history of any baseball organization. Back when I was growing up, going back to the 70s, in 72, 73, and 74, the Oakland A's were the world champions. And they beat the Orioles in 74, which was very devastating. That's when I first became a baseball fan. Then they kind of went off the monitor, and then they had the Billy Ball garbage going on with the playing. And then they had that, well, I got all my history mixed up, but this is the Oakland A's. In 89 and 90, they had McGuire and Canseco. Mm-hmm. And in 1990, this is the first year I was married to my wife, they played the Cincinnati Reds in the World Series. And my wife became the World Series for the first, I know, at least 12 years of our marriage. My wife predicted the World Series winner before the World Series was played. And in this particular instance, I remember, because my wife's from Ohio, and I'm going off on a long story. I apologize, but it makes me think of this. Is the Reds were playing the Oakland A's in the World Series, and in my mind, in my natural mind, there was no way that the Reds could beat the A's in the World Series because of Canseco and McGuire, and they were just a great team. And my wife said the Reds will win in 4 straight, and the A's would not win a game. I'm like, they might win the series, but they're not going to win 4 straight. Lo and behold, in 1990, the year I was married, the first year of our marriage, the Reds swept the A's in that 1990 World Series. Unbelievable. Shocked. So, let's give this cereal a score.
I'm going to give it a 6.
I'm going to give it a 6 too. I agree. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Divided by 2 is 6. That is not a recommendation, but it's almost a recommendation. So if you're bold enough to try this without a recommendation of Cereal United, it's on you, not on us.
That's right.
So we want to know here in the comments today something very unusual. We didn't really get into it. What was the first video game you played, and what are some of your favorite video games?
Yeah. Also, we want to know, who do you think should win the World Series?
And if you've had this cereal, tell us your thoughts about this cereal. And if you agree with Papa Swag and Ben, or did you like it, or did you really, really dislike it? We'd like to hear about that. Of course, as we've always stated, you're always free to disagree with us on our channel because we accept all opinions.
That's right. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button.
And if you also enjoyed it, and you know some friends and family that would enjoy it, share it on your social media pages.
Yeah, and then
and word of mouth.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.
And give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And just remember, grab yourself a bowl.
Grab yourself a spoon.
Grab your favorite box of cereal.
Pour the milk.
And enjoy. Till the next video, I'm Papa Swag.
Ben.
You all have a great day.